Well, hello, my beautiful Sagittarius angels, as well as the cross watchers. I welcome everyone to the channel in love and light, as long as you come here with peace and positive energy and receive these messages with the intention that I've tried to bring to the channel. I welcome you. It is soon going to be Sagittarius season, so I ask if you've been watching the content for some time now and you haven't subscribed, which I don't know why, it doesn't cost anything, hit the subscribe button, the all notification, watch the content fully as you can, even if you have to pause and come back, but do try to watch the content from beginning to end, because you never know what you might miss that actually is a message that can help you or guide you or protect you. This is going to be your general overall energetic love reading for Sagittarius. Of course, during the course of the week, I'll be giving you more additional general messages. So store all this information. You're going to need it for our birthday season and as we travel through this journey of life as a Sagittarius. Okay, cards in space have been blessed and prayed over. And look what I found. For those of you who've been with me from day one many years ago, this was one of my earlier first little tag signs that I had made up back then when my color theme was purple. It still is. I like to change up, my prayer space, as you know, and I definitely change the decks every month. So I try to share with you the vast collection that I have. I believe each deck has a special meaning and purpose, and I will be doing at the beginning of our birthday season a video on decks, gently used decks that I will be selling. So if you have an interest in buying some gently used decks that I have probably at least 25 or 30 of them, and I may be adding to that. You can always reach me at sacredsagjourney@gmail.com anytime to talk about or receive information on the pricing and what decks I have available. And don't forget, if you are a creator of decks, or you design decks, I'm always welcome to have you send me a deck to do a deck review and to also use on the channel. All these videos on the channel are for entertainment purposes unless I say otherwise. So take what you will, especially, my Saggies, when it comes to love readings, because especially with love readings, we're talking about the energies, not only about you, right? We're talking about the energies of everyone who impacts your life, and especially your love life. So let's see, we're going to first start out with this deck here, another oldie but goodie. I like to go back sometimes in my collection of decks and use the decks that really jump-started my channel many years ago, before it was tons of readers like they are now, and I really had a great following, and before I lost my monetization. I lost my monetization because I had a flag and I wasn't aware of it, and by the time I passed the deadline to dispute it. So I'm not monetizing. That's the reason too why my videos don't get suggested. So help me get back those 4,000 watch hours by watching the videos so that I can be monetized again. Okay, I love it. We're starting out with good news, abundance, love. Wow. Okay, great. We do get one card in the reverse, and at the bottom of the deck, wisdom. So good news. You could have some good news coming in regarding your love life. It could be good news of you meeting someone new, someone coming back, or you just finally stepping up to the plate and wanting more for yourself and wanting to enjoy your freedom and deciding to be single. It could be good news about you partnering with someone. Again, maybe getting back together, but not for love's sake, but you make amends. Because a lot of times we have to remember, most of our love relationships, we started out as friends first. And unfortunately, when the love romantic side crumbles, the friendship becomes, a tragedy of that. So it's great when we can reconnect with people that we no longer romantically are entangled with, but the friendship and what we can create and do together is revived. So I love that. And with abundance, this person or this good news that you get regarding love is going to make you very happy. It's going to fulfill you. Again, especially if it's a friend that you lost in contact with because the friendship died after the relationship broken up. You two getting back together, it's like putting on a pair of comfortable old slippers. You just fall right back into that friendship, and there's a peace that overflows. You could be creative partners, and you uplift and give each other sparks. There definitely is love in your heart, in your life this month. Even if you're not in a relationship, you have a lot of love around you. Love of friends, love of family, and just people who genuinely care about you, Sagittarius. The only reverse card that we got to start was a dark-haired woman. So I would say there is a dark-haired woman in your life that doesn't have affection for you. They may be talking against you. They may be jealous of you. They may be envious of you. If you're starting a new relationship and this dark-haired woman is connected to your new partner, or even connected to an old partner, there could be jealousy issues there, especially if there's children involved. So just be wary of this dark-haired woman. In this picture, she is depicted with like shoulder-length hair. She does dress, so she's probably a very sophisticated woman. Let's clarify. Solitude. Yeah, you have peace when you don't deal with this woman. Heartbreak. She could be suffering a heartbreak, or she could be blaming you for her heartbreak, and this is why she shares no love, or she blames you for the loss of her love. So could be the bitter ex-girlfriend, or the bitter baby mama, or bitter daddy, whatever the case may be. Believe it or not, it can also be a parent. It could be an in-law. It could be an in-law. If they felt that you severed the ties or the connection between them and their son or daughter, or a sibling that feels that you came in between them and their brother or sister. Okay? So that jealousy, don't think that that dark-haired woman is just an average Joe. It could be someone very close to your person, past or present, a mother, even a daughter, or especially if it's an older daughter, or a daughter who's very protective of his or her dad or mom. So, you have to kind of open your vision and just look for the signs. With the card of wisdom, proceed in this month, Sagittarius, with wisdom in your relationships. Be wise upon greed. Anyone that comes into your life that talks a lot about money, or they're checking on like what you have, they're clocking how much money you make, how you spend your money, how you can help them out, be careful of that person. They have one interest, and it's self-interest. You might be getting a letter or something in the mail. So again, be careful and wise, especially when you're dealing with new relationships. There's a lot of scamming and stuff going on. You don't want to be out there getting caught in relationships with people that are not factual, right? So don't give your personal information over the internet, especially to someone that you're dating new. If you've never met them in person and you haven't done your due diligence to make sure, they are who they are. You don't want them opening up credit or putting things in their name under your credit, okay? Many of you are finding peace in your relationships, or with you being single, you're finding peace in being single. This is a time where many of you are learning lessons. And that's because the relationship that you were in, or the relationship that you're in now, you're going to receive some type of bad news. And it's going to have to cause you to take action. And it reminds you how vulnerable you are. So again, be wise in who you date, who you give your information to, who you trust romantically. Look at this. There is an ending coming to a relationship or partnership, and it could be because this person has done something shady. They've done something sneaky behind your back, and you've gotten bad news and notification about it. You fell in love, you let your guard down, you became vulnerable, and you didn't learn the lesson from the past. You thought you found your peace finally, but this person was working behind the scenes to do something else. Someone may come to you back as a friend, like I said, to grab your hand and to help you through this challenging time. And even if you're not in a relationship, this could be, again, like I said, the reconciliation between you and an old friend. Many of you just want to be by yourself. Here's the beautiful loner card, out in the cold, but you like it when you're by yourself. You have clarity, you have peace, you have the freedom and joy to live your life the way how you want to. You're living your life, as how you wish to live it without having to worry about someone else or looking over your shoulder or dealing with all the drama that can come with love and relationships, unfortunately. And as a loner, the most important thing, your free will. Sagittarius, you can live, baby. You can be and do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want. There's nothing like peace and a free sense of spirit. With Sagittarius, that is a prime source of our energy, that fiery spirit, that free will. To have freedom, to enjoy freedom, to be free. Many of you could see yourself going away in the countryside. We did get in the general reading that some of you are planning a voyage. This voyage could be to the countryside. Some of you might even find love there. You could be making love this month on the countryside. You find someone, not looking for love, but you find yourself in love with someone. For others of you, this person reminds you a lot of yourself, and you see yourself in this person. This person has a definite, strong, masculine energy that draws you in. But be careful, because in some of your relationships, the people that you're meeting or that you're attracted to, they're stuck. They're stuck in their own trauma and their own baggage, and you don't want to have to deal with that. Clarifying that is contemplation. I like that. I like that we got the card contemplation, because you should take time to think things over, not to rush into relationships, not to just take people back because they told you they've changed. Many people are stuck, and they're still going to continue to be stuck. They haven't changed. They're still going to do the same things that they were doing. So use the past lessons. Use your wisdom and common sense, Sagittarius. Your desire for the truth. Give that all thought and contemplation before you give yourself to someone, or you go back to a relationship, or you receive someone new into your life. The Matrix, what did I say? We got another card confirming you or the person in your life is stuck at this time. They're just repeating cycles. It's like they're going through the matrix. They're trying to find signs to learn what it is that they need to learn so they can finally master it and move on. So this could be the energy of your relationship, or you as you approach love, or your person. You keep attracting, or they keep attracting the same relationships that keep failing time and time again, because they're not learning the lessons. They're bringing the baggage. Their lovers are bringing the baggage. You're bringing the baggage. So you will get stuck in a matrix, and the cycle will just keep repeating over and over and over again. Get out of the matrix and don't date, and definitely don't fall in love with anyone in the matrix. Divine union. Many of you are looking for, and you will be guided to someone who is your person. That is why it is beautiful to wait for divine timing. Let the universe send your person to you. Don't go looking for them. Let them find you. Let it be an anointing upon God's hands to your heart to send you that person. For many of you, before you can find love, like we said, you're stuck in the matrix. They're stuck in the matrix. The first start of getting out of the matrix is healing. Living with high vibrations, bringing abundant opportunities into your life, and recognizing what you need to heal and step away from the past. Some of you are connected to a lost girl. This could be your inner child feeling, or your partner's inner child, where there's still that little lost girl inside, looking for daddy's love, looking for mommy's love, just looking for love. They're looking for a way out. They're seeking help. They're like a troubled teen. They really haven't grown up or matured in the sense as to when it comes to love and responsibilities. And they can be all over the place. And your relationship will be all over the place because of this insecurity and the growth that this person lacks. Wow, we also get lost boy. So whether you're dealing with a female or male energy, they need guidance. They never got mentored. They never got the healing. Maybe they didn't have that mommy and daddy figure in their life. Maybe they went through a traumatic thing in their childhood that they never got healing or help from. And they carry that energy still with them into their relationships. And it's impacting and harming your current relationship or connection to them now. Even if you're not in a relationship, the angels are kind of hinting to the fact that you can't be in a relationship with them because it's blocking. Your angels can be protecting you from getting closer to this person by trying to show you the signs that this person is lost. That they can be found, but they've got to find it within themselves to get the healing that they need. You could be a source of light to help them and to guide them, but to romantically be involved with them would not be a good thing for you right now. Loyalty. Loyalty and truth means a lot to Sagittarius. You want someone who's not only your friend, but has a caring connection and is trustworthy. And anyone who is much younger than you or is lost and has trauma or issues, they probably don't know what loyalty is because they're incapable of giving you love and loyalty that they've never had themselves. Some of you need to recall back your power from your partners, reclaiming what's rightfully yours. You've kind of not set boundaries in your relationships, and now your partner thinks they can run the show and run your life. You have to set boundaries even with the people that you love. They have to know they have limitations as well. Final card from this deck is make or break. The choice is yours. Give up or boss up. Many of you are going to have this point in the road, the fork in the road, whether you're going to try to make it work with someone, give them another chance, or you finally said enough is enough. This is not for me. I love you. I care for you. I'll try to be your friend and be there to support you, but romantically, this can't work for me. It doesn't work for me. We're going around in circles. You are lost, and you're making me lost, right? So finally coming to that point where you have to make a decision. It might break your person's heart and even break your heart, but you have to do it to protect your heart. The other messages we get, I'm making my way back to you. Of course, Sagittarius, we're not surprised. Someone from the past going through their karma, finally getting, their just dessert, realizing that they had it better with Sagittarius. You're always on my mind. Of course we are. Why couldn't we have been on their mind when they were with us? Why couldn't they realize what they had with us when they had us? I'm holding space for you. Some of you could be holding space for this person to come back, or this could also be them saying, I know I'm not with you now. We're both in other relationships, but there's always going to be a space in my heart for you, Sagittarius. A blank card. Meaning right now, you don't have a desire either which way. For many of you, you're letting your love life take whatever course in its journey or whatever direction it needs to go in. You could be undecided in a relationship right now. Or it's a blank canvas. You're going to paint and let whatever happens, happens. Especially for my singles, this blank card signifies you enjoying your free will and you enjoying being single. And you're just going to let whatever fills up this card, joy, love, laughter, peace, fun, you're going to let it fill in the blanks as you go along. We end this deck with, I want to take a chance on us. This could be the dual energy of you and a love interest, or this could be their energy primarily. But this could be you more so too. This could be some of you, not all of you, a very small fraction of you who you do care enough for this lost person in your life to maybe take a chance on them, take a chance on the relationship, take a chance on the friendship and the bond that you have. Help them to heal, help them to grow, help them to find themselves. You might lose yourself in the process, but if you want to take a chance, that's on you. As we come near a close, darkest fears. This month, some of you might have to deal with your darkest fears and come to realize certain things in your relationship, like your person is lost and there's nothing, no matter how much you love them, Sagittarius, and how much you want to change them, they're not going to change. Strengthening bonds. For many of you, tapping into your past loves, your past wisdom, your resilience to get through things is what's going to help you navigate, especially if you have to break and walk away from relationships. Win or lose. That's Sagittarius, the fighter. Sagittarius with the free will. I'm going to love you regardless, win or lose. This is the Sagittarius that wants to help that lost little girl or lost little boy in their partner. They're willing to make that sacrifice, even if it breaks them internally. They love you enough. That's how Saggy is, that unconditional love. That is a confirmation that some of you are in it for the long haul. And finally, at the bottom of the deck, love abounds. Yeah, you're in it. You're like, you're my person. I know you're not perfect. Guess what? I'm not perfect either. But we're going to do whatever we can do to safeguard this relationship, to heal it, to help both of us grow up, help us navigate through life in this relationship. Whatever is needed, that's what I'm there for. One card from this deck, unite, untie karmic knots. A situation linked into your karmic energy and the reason of your challenges, it's time to work off your karmic debts. So some of you might be committed to stay in a particular relationship even though you do have challenges, because you might see that this is your karma from past relationships. One card from this deck, many of you want to manifest. You're focusing on what you truly desire, and you really feel that when the right person, that divine timing, that divine person that the universe sends you comes into your life, that's when you're going to fall in love again. That's when you're going to let love come into your heart. Let's close with 3 cards from the tarot. Okay. Wow, okay. Fantasizing about things that you desire in your relationship, maybe having illusions of who you thought your person was and not focusing, Sagittarius, on who your person actually is. The desires of everything that you want to have with this person, the home, the car, the family, the vacations, right? The unconditional love, the wealth, the happiness, but it might not be possible. But this is the illusion in the dream that they might have sold you. But in reality, what do you get? The 3 of Swords. Cheating, bigotry, disgrace, a broken heart. When all you wanted was love, marriage, celebration. Let's clarify the broken heart. Whoever's breaking your heart, Sagittarius, they might be willing to do the work, but it's going to be very slow moving. They've already taken what they wanted from you, so they can just have you holding on just to be holding on. So they could have romantically moved away from you already. King of Swords. You have to fight a bigger fight than them and not let them take advantage of you. Yeah, there's a lot that they're not telling you. But because of your know-how and your keen intuition, you will be victorious. What you don't see coming and what they don't know is that you get messages fed to you intuitively and through the universe. So you know what they're doing and not doing. Look at this. They might think that they're in silence, but you are so connected spiritually. Ooh, look. They might try to fight you every step of the way. They could be going through conflicts in their relationships that they're in now after they broke your heart. And here they are, as they always are, coming back, asking for Sagittarius' hand again, asking for forgiveness. You know, that the sentiment of the past. This is the energy of a past love, youthful love. This is your childhood love. This is your high school sweetheart. Coming back after all the fighting and chasing of the men and women in their life. Now they want to come back to you. Clarifying that in the closure. Why? The Wheel of Fortune. What goes around comes around, baby. And they never had it better than when they had a Sagittarius in their life. To end this particular monthly reading for November, I'm going to go to my Oracle message deck from A to Z, and let's see if we can get 1 to 2 names that might come out. So let's see what letter tiles I get. We get a C, a D, another C. This is my second deck of this, so I tried to shuffle it as much as I could. And we get here O, O, and I. Nothing yet. An R. A U. I still don't see anything yet. Oh, actually, I see a Rudy. R-U-D-I. If you spell Rudy that way, could be Rudy. Doc, someone who has a nickname Doc. Another I. Let's see what else we get here. A Y. Oh, Corey. If you know a Corey, their energy could be within this reading. And A. Okay, let's see what we get with the A. Array. A Lori. A call, C-A-R-L, call, daily, D-A-L-Y, let's do one more pick, see what we get here. A T. A dot, if you know a dot. Let me see. Oh yeah, I see Lola. Interesting, a Lola. See, do we have it? No. No, Cindy. We have another L. A dill. Another L again. A K. A Corey, if they spell it K-O-R-Y with a K. Doc, D-O-C-K. Some people might spell it like that. Rock, a nickname, or could be an actual first name, Rock. Another U again. Vlad, V-L-A-D, Vlad. Another U. And end with another A. A Cali, C-A-L-Y or C-A-L-L-Y. Doll. Someone calls someone the nickname Doll. I can see that as a nickname. Raz. Lala. Anyone knows a Lala? Laura. Ooh, that's a nice long one, a Laura. Laura, A-U-R-A. No, we don't have that. Yeah, if you see anything else, put it in the comments. But these are the names that could be connected to these energies of what we just did in this spiritual energetic reading for Sagittarius for the love energies for the month of November. Join me back on the weekend for your weekend love readings, your weekly love readings, and as well as special readings that I will do for November energies, singles, those in separation, ancestor readings, as well as soulmates, twin flames, etc. All you have to do is be a subscriber, and if you continue to want to cross-watch, that's fine too. But at least if you cross-watch, comment below so that the content can be seen by everyone. Have a blessed month.